7 weeks between Passover and Shavuot are one of my favorite times of the Jewish people left Egypt. They were in a very low spiritual state, not quite ready for the great divine revelation that was to come only 49 days later at the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai. Therefore, the Jewish people needed to work on themselves in a process of self-refinement so that they could be prepared for the giving of the Torah. We know that the Torah is living, the Torah is alive, the Torah is eternal. The Torah is eternal for every single Jew in every single generation. We can't look at the Torah and say that only pertains to some Jewish people, that only is relevant to the very first generation of Jewish people who received the Torah on Mount Sinai, and now just some old interesting stories. We have to make sure that we actually take the Torah to our personal lives and seek out the lessons as it pertains personally. Every Shavuot, we receive the Torah anew, just like we did the very first time on Mount Sinai. Therefore, we have to prepare. And the way that we do that is the same way that the Jewish people did the very first time when they received the Torah on Mount Sinai. And that is through a process of self-refinement called the counting of the Omer, or in Hebrew, Sefirat Haomer. During each of the 7 weeks of the counting of the Omer, we focus each week on one of the emotional faculties that make up our character. We learn according to Kabbalah, in Hasidus, and in Tanya, that everyone's character is made up of 3 intellectual faculties and 7 emotional faculties. So as we work on our self-refinement, we focus each week on one of our emotional faculties. And then each day we focus on one element of that week's emotion that we are working. This process begins on the second night of Passover. This year that is Sunday night. And since Sunday night is still a holiday, I am pre-recording this so that we can be prepared for Sunday night and Monday, the very first day of counting the Omer this year. The first of the 7 emotional faculties is chesed. Chesed means giving. That means that the first day of the first week, so the very first day of counting the Omer, is chesed of chesed. Chesed of chesed refers to the areas of our life which need our free, loving giving without bounds. For the very first day of Sefirat Haomer, we can ask ourselves, am I opening myself up to loving and giving freely without limitation to the areas and people of my life where